What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be doing the explosive mining build again. I tried it a few times before the patch, and it was really bad, but apparently they buffed it quite a bit and it's actually quite good now. So I'm going to be looking for some early resource scanners, preferably gold or nitra. The XP one is pretty bad. I might take some levels in the PGL. So the two weapons you can get the TNT mining on now are the cryo grenade and the high explosive grenade. High explosive is kinetic, so you can get a bit of synergy with the PGL with that. And then cryo is just a throwable and cryo. Not a ton of synergy with other stuff, but it is a very strong weapon even on its own. And it also has the favorite overclock available to it now at level 18, so you can do a full cryo grenade build. Probably gonna do more of a hybrid with both of them, so I can mine out the terrain even faster here. I don't know that I want to run into that huge horde real. So I want to grab the supply pod as soon as possible just in case I get a scanner. I can potentially get a little bit more resources if I get it earlier on. But hopefully I don't get any shellbacks here because they are going to be very difficult to deal with this build, and I won't have a supply pod to squish them. No resource scanners, so I guess we go Diver's Manual here to get a bit of reload speed as well as some other useful stats. And then I'm looking to maximize my reload speed on the grenades to fire them out as fast as possible. I think the damage per hit to the terrain is pretty static. Got the cryo right at the end. So the only way to scale that up is with reload speed and some explosion radius and stuff like that. Of course, you can get the triple grenade overclock as your other stable overclock, and that will give you a lot of extra AoE on the rocks. See if I can snag that quest real quick. I'll take a damage. The main issue is going to be killing the elites here, especially since my very first overclock will likely go into the terrain damage if that's even available. So I won't realistically have any damage overclocks on the first level. Might run into some damage issues with the elites here. Take a paint job to help push the overclocks there. More paint jobs, the faster I can get to the second overclock, which will hopefully carry me. Or actually, ideally, I wouldn't even have the terrain damage available in the first one, so I wouldn't feel bad about taking the triple grenade there. But that would be kind of cheating. We do have a shell back, so that does not bode well for the build. He's just cleaning my glasses off right now. That will get me an overclock for the PGL. There's some decent stuff there, like getting the triple on that. Much higher damage for that one. So I guess I'm going to look around for some of these stalactites you can drop and hopefully try and get some onto the shellback, but it is very difficult to get anything onto them. If I can get some detonators, that could work as well. Should stop rolling pretty soon. Not a great position for any detonators though. Another cryo grenade level, need everything I can get there. So I'll weaken this one a bit and maybe it will fall on him as he's coming back. Yeah, I got some decent hits there, not too bad. And then he should stop rolling pretty soon once he's actually in vision, if I can get him on top of the detonators here. Yeah, there we go. Got one detonator, and I think a couple more died there. Reload speed into an overclock. So, of course I got the TNT first, so I have to take that. Another cryo grenade, gonna take all the levels for that. I don't think I can really reach him over there. But there's plenty of XP to get a few levels here. I will try some potency on it. Explosion radius is very nice for the build, and that's going to be big for the grenades I'm getting. Another paint job, sure. Sooner I can get the triple grenades on that, the better. So now I'd like to get the high explosive. There we go. I believe those are the only two that have the TNT overclock. Decent damage. Try and get a few grenades thrown over there right before he does that. We'll definitely take a legendary damage. I'll definitely have some decent choices for the third throwable, so I can definitely get some synergy with that. Plasma Burster has some pretty cool overclocks. Neurotoxin has some nice utility with the damage amplify, but I do need all the levels on the high explosive as well. Ooh, we got some rock hits there as well. Another cryo reload. Decent crits or a level there. I'm gonna try and get the TNT as fast as possible there as well, I think. If the rarities are fairly close. Not great. Probably just take a PGL. That does have the best overclock for it already, so it's not bad. Probably just the reload. So basically just want some type of throwable weapon here. Or not. Okay, neurotoxin's not bad. Bit expensive, not sure if that was worth it, but oh well. Ooh, reload into the second overclock, and we got the triple. Perfect. Just need some scanners to go with that now. Got the true TNT there as well. Just need the triple at level 12 on that one.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
And I need some enemies to spawn so the grenades start going out. Well, the high explosive is going, but the cryos aren't. Interesting. I guess because the high explosive has a bit of a fuse timer before it explodes once it lands on the ground. So maybe your guy will start like pre-throwing them, but he'll only use the cryo when you have a target nearby or something. It certainly feels like it's doing a bit more with the triple on the cryo. Yeah, those actually came out pretty quickly there. But I tried to build several times before the patch, and I legitimately couldn't even tell if it was doing anything at all most of the time. That's how bad it was. So try and grab the supply pod as soon as possible to check for scanners. Got a Nitra scanner, not bad. That has the most synergy since you can get the crit chance one and also the damage and reduced movement speed one. Got a magnet towards the middle to save for later. Yeah, those actually seem fairly effective now. Decent movement speed, that'll help with pickled Nitra if I ever find that. And I will definitely be looking for it later on. seems like the cryo's actually one-shotting some stuff where the 3 grenades are overlapping. So it's some more explosion radius and reload speed. That's gonna get pretty nuts. Double Praetorians, pretty easy. See if I can mine out all these rocks before the detonators go off. Since if enemies destroy the rocks, I don't think you get anything from the scanners. But also, when you destroy them far away, then you generally won't have the pickup range to pick up the Nitra instantly, so you'll sometimes have to backtrack for some of it as well. So that's looking like 80 or so Nitra from one floor so far, not too bad. I'm gonna take some crit and pump up my damage a bit. Since lacking an entire overclock currently, I think my damage will be fairly low. Let's go ahead and pull them into some of the detonators as well. Get a bit more damage on them. Wow, second floor basically fully mined out. Only one of the triple grenade overclocks so far, not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, it's a blue. Although I do have those big throwable upgrades, maybe I should have just skipped it. Oh well. I'll get some more crit here. Yeah, almost 100 Nitra from one floor, that's pretty sick. Big HP, don't mind some of that. Decent reload, that's very nice on all the throwable weapons. Take the cryo level. I don't think I'm gonna go the favorite overclock on a build like this, since I want the high explosive to be pretty good, and the PGL does have some decent overclocks even though it's not super synergistic here. I'll get a little bit of reload there. More damage to amplify for the other weapons, and I guess I will take a blue there. Pretty close to the drop pod so I can wait a while on the magnet. Another cryo level. And another one. Decent reload. That'll get me the level 18 and I can get the decent explosion radius. Yeah, minus 30% reload speed on all those throwables would be pretty rough for a hybrid-y build here. I think I will take that over the neurotoxin though. And that's a very nice damage for my best weapon. Grab a bit of armor and some reload speed. I think I'm gonna pass on mining speed here. grenades seem good enough. I mean, I mined out the entire level, and I don't even have the triple there, and I can still get a lot more reload and explosion radius. So the mining's only going to go up here.
Hell yes! Surely next time will be better.
Ooh. Doesn't help with overclocks, but that's an insane reload speed. Sure.
Hit harder, but looks fancy.
Those are fine.
I'm a better dwarf than yesterday.
Mainly just looking for reload speed and explosion radius, and then grabbing a couple other useful things. Yeah, it seems like you need targets nearby for the cryos to actually go off, but man, they are insane with that extra radius. Holy. And that legendary reload speed. It's just evaporating the assault now, my god.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
Why did it stop firing there?
Can't drop supplies for you yet. Prep the landing zone.
Let's get that real quick in case there's another scanner. I'll definitely still take one on the 3rd level.
Supply pod incoming.
Let's take the reload on the high explosive. That needs a lot of levels. No scanners, but nitrogenic does work with the nitro scanner I already have. It's a pretty nice one to have with that. See, I'm at 84% crits fairly early into the level. Man, that is just so satisfying now. Every massive explosion just deleting some of the salt out. Magnet in the bottom left. Another 4 levels on the high explosive still. Pretty rough on the levels there. Even got it as the 3rd weapon. Up to 108% crit now.
Guess what's on the menu? More bounties. The clock's ticking, miner. Get it wrapped up.
Let's take the high explosive. Still want the mining from that.
Get it wrapped up, miner. The longer you stay, the harder it gets. Objective completed.
Try and grab the magnet real quick. Looks like that was all of the salt here. Oh, I guess a little bit in the corner there. I will grab an overclock there. More potency, more damage amplify. Another damage? That works on all four. Another high explosive. More reload for the cryo. Another high explosive.
Gather up your gear and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
Ooh, big reload. So I think I'm actually going to hold some of my Nitra now, just to really pump up the crit chance. Got the triple for the maximum mining possible. The high explosive has the cast when damage taken now. I don't think that will be super useful to me with how much I'm freezing. So I might not care about levels that much anymore. Explosion radius definitely. I guess I'll spend my gold and hold a bunch of Nitra.
I want another go.
Luck. There's one more shop left. Oh well. And then I'll try and get pickled Nitra on the 5th floor to get the highest damage possible.
Get it done, miner.
So I'm at 124% currently. Oh my god! The lag spike when they just started firing at the same time. It's beautiful. But then the cryo stops firing and it makes me sad.
Swarm's heading your way. Load up.
I guess if they're frozen and the grenades hit them first, then the terrain actually does get destroyed by me. So big cryo grenade upgrades are kind of clutch for that. I guess I can grab the XP scanner. That would be 12.5% crits. I'm just gonna get as much Nitra as possible. I'm on the 4th floor. There's not that much left to mine, and I can still get the pickled Nitra for super funny numbers. XP scanner is just extremely underwhelming even on a build like this. Another reload speed for all the throwables. I'm not sure. Pay to win would be the most damage, and it is the 4th floor. I probably should take that here. Now if I get pickled Nitra on the 5th floor, I might be able to push my damage high enough that I can just delete the bosses. Not a fantastic single target build, but I can potentially get a ton of damage with that. I am getting pretty lucky with magnets on the run though, top left for later. I can't really keep the elites alive any longer. Another reload speed. Big reload on the cryo. Potency's not bad. Another potency. More reload. Oh, I don't even have any gold because of the pay to win, and I forgot. Usually don't take that. Let's just hold all the Nitra for the lulz. So that's 176% crit chance. And if I get pickled Nitra, I should be at pretty insane damage, but 0% movement speed. So I will save that supply pod until right as the boss comes out. Alright, I do mine really slow if the grenades aren't hitting anything though. But then they start up and everything's just instantly gone. Let's just go the armor. That might buy me another hit or two if I get rooted by pickled Nitra. Grenades just going off into the abyss over there. Screen is shaking so much right now. All the grenades and the stalactites falling. So I want to drop that now and then get the artifact later just in case it's pickled Nitra. There's even a large gold patch there I can save for the pay to win console right before the boss. Right above the supply pod it looks like. So I should grab the gold and then go for the supply pod. Do I get the loot bugs first just in case I get pickled Nitra here? No, no pickled Nitra. But my crit chance for the fight is 240%. Another loot bug hiding in there. So that would have been 720% damage with pickled Nitra. I would have died to the boss, but it would have been funny. Ooh, a bit more Nitra. I don't think you get any from the spikes he sends out. Another reload. So that's going to be it for the new TNT mining overclock, or rather the revamped. It's not new, but it's actually usable and quite good now, whereas before it was basically useless. Feels very impactful, pretty fun. It took me a while to get some scanners, and they came a bit too late for some of the other ones, like the XP and the gold, so I passed them up since they wouldn't have done much at this point anyways. But we did get the nitrogenic powder for the massive crit chance at least, 244%, not bad. $528 Nitra, almost as much as my gold with just the one scanner on the second floor. Could have maybe tied those on the first floor. Cryo grenade, got the early true TNT, the triple, and big explosion radius. Some pretty nice upgrades. Double legendary reload speed is fantastic. Bit more exploding the terrain with the high explosive. I don't think the 18 would matter that much. You either get the fear thing or the grenades when damaged, which would help out a little bit, but not that much with the cryo grenade freezing everything. Bit of extra acid debuffs on the corrosive neurotoxin. And we got the triple for the deep core to help out the early game. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.